Hello my lovelies, it is time for round 24 of Have I Read It? So stay tuned. So this month I will be doing two Have I Read It's for you. The first one, this one, will be me reacting to my book outlet haul from January 2028. And my next one will be my book outlet haul February 2028. So the first one is kind of small. I've got my fingers crossed that I actually have knocked out a lot of those. But the next one that I do is a bigger box. As far as the Have I Read It's that I got from last month, I'll be telling you how I did with those in my Wheel of TBR. Because at this point in time, it's only December 7th, so I have the whole month still to read those. But I need to do these early so that you have time for voting. If you're new here, welcome. The way this works is I go through and react to one of my past hauls from over 3 years ago, and I tell you whether I've read it, I haven't read it, or I've unhauled it. And from what I haven't read, you get to vote on what you think I should read. And depending on how many books are unread will determine how many books I have to pick. So if I've got 10 or less, then I only have to read the #1 voted book. If I've got 11 to 20, I have to read the top 2 voted books, and so on and so on. And your votes will determine which books make it to the top. And I will announce the winners of this in my Wheel of TBR at the end of the month. Okay, so I have my video pulled up here and I have my earbuds. So let's see what we've got. Hey guys, it's Melanie. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to do my book outlet haul from January. So stay tuned. Okay, are you ready to get into this? I am. Okay, so I've already opened it, but I haven't taken the paper out yet. Let's do that now. Not a lot of paper. It's kind of a small box. Okay, so I was on a big fairy tale retelling kick when I purchased these, so there's a lot of those in here. Okay, so the first book in here is actually 2 books in one, and that's Once Again. And so the first book in here is Snow by Liz Braswell. And the other book in here is Beauty Sleep by Cameron Dokie. Okay, of course we're going to start out with one I haven't read, so let me grab that. Okay, here we go. Let's see. So, as I mentioned, this is 2 books in one. The first book in here is called Snow, and it starts out like typically like the normal Snow White kind of story does. But Jessica, our Snow White character, she escapes to London and falls in with an odd band of outcasts who accept her into their makeshift family. So when her stepmother, repentant and seeking forgiveness, appears in the city, Jessica must decide whom to trust with her life. And Beauty Sleep, so this is essentially a lot like Sleeping Beauty, where Princess Aurora is destined to prick her finger and all that stuff. But this, when Aurora learns about the curse, that it's not only going to harm her, but it's also going to harm her entire kingdom, she embarks on a dangerous quest to find the evil magic and put a stop to the curse before it's too late. So, an interesting twist. So if you want me to read this, vote Once Again. Alright, next up. Okay, the next book I have in here is The Beast Within by Serena Valentino. I don't think I've read this one. Let me check. Okay, so it seems I'm going to have a little more difficulty than normal because apparently Goodreads is down or something. I've tried it on my computer. I've tried it on my phone. I checked to make sure it wasn't my internet because I can like search everything else. But I searched The Beast Within and realized that this is, I think, the second book in her villain series. So the first book, hold on. Okay, so I don't think that I have the first book. If I do, it's in my pile of books that I haven't really gotten sorted out, which I will be doing this week. But I pulled it up on Amazon so I could tell you a little about it, since I can't pull it up on Goodreads. So it says, why exactly is the Wicked Queen so nasty, particularly to Snow White? Perhaps it has something to do with the creepy looking man in the magic mirror, who's not some random spooky visage. So, yeah, I am interested in reading this series. So if you want me to read the first book, Fairest of All, you can vote for that. I'm just going to put this as a placeholder because I don't want to read this until I've read the first book. If you want me to read that, vote Fairest of All. And hopefully Goodreads will come back up, because this is so much easier to do with Goodreads working. Okay, let's continue on. Okay, so the next book in here, oh my goodness, it's a paperback, but man, it's heavy. It's not like, doesn't seem super thick, but dang, it is a heavy book. Wow. Hold on. This book, which is actually a little bit thicker, is so much lighter than this. This is like a heavy, I don't know why it's so heavy. But this is Once Upon a Dream, A Twisted Tale by Liz Braswell. I haven't read that either. Ah, oh my goodness. And I love retellings. How do I have so many retellings that I haven't read? Okay, let me check and see if that's the first one in the series. And again, I'm just going to go ahead and look on Amazon since I'm here. You know what? Going back to The Beast Within, I think that these can all be told individually, so I don't think I actually need to read the first book for this, because this is just about like how the beast became who he is or something like that. And I think that these Liz Braswell ones also work the same way, and I don't need to read all the ones that came before it. So I'm just gonna grab Once Upon a Dream. Okay, here it is. So all I know about this is it says, what if Sleeping Beauty never woke up? And I know that the prince, when he kisses her, he actually falls asleep as well, and they must escape this dream world. So if you want me to read this, vote Once Upon a Dream. And instead of Fairest of All, if you want me to read this, vote The Beast Within. Okay, continuing on. Okay, so the next two books I got was Queen of Hearts and Blood of Wonderland by Colleen Oates. I haven't read those either. Wow, a box full of fairy tale retellings, which is like my jam. That is like my favorite thing. And so far I've read none of them. What the crap? Hold on. I actually have all three of these books. This says, only queens with hearts can bleed. This is not the story of the Wonderland we know. Alice has not fallen down a rabbit hole. There's no all-knowing cat with a taunting smile. This is a Wonderland where beneath each smile lies a secret. Each tart comes with a demand, and only prisoners tell the truth. Dinah is the princess who will one day reign over Wonderland. She has not yet seen the dark depths of her kingdom. She longs only for her father's approval and a future with the boy she loves. But when a betrayal breaks her heart and threatens her throne, she's launched into Wonderland's dangerous political game. Wait a minute. Maybe I have read this. Dinah must stay one step ahead of her cunning enemies, or she'll lose not just the crown but her head. Evil is brewing in Wonderland, and maybe most frighteningly in Dinah herself. The first novel in Colleen Oates' epic, imaginative series proves heroes can become villains and fairy tales can become nightmares. This is not a story of happily ever after. This is the story of the Queen of Hearts. You know what? I think what I'm thinking of, what I'm getting this mixed up with, is Heartless. And I know I've read Heartless. So I don't think I've read this. Okay, so if you want me to read this, vote Queen of Hearts. I am excited to read all of these books. Why they sat on my shelves for so long, I have no idea, but I am super excited to read all of them. Next up. Okay, so the next book is Furthermore by Tahereh Mafi. Okay, I haven't read that either. Hold on. So I actually own this and the sequel, and I've just been to Y'all Fest and had Tahereh Mafi assign both of them. Yeah. I can't even remember what this is about. There are only 3 things that matter to Alice Alexis Queen's Meadow. Mother, who wouldn't miss her, magic, and color, which seemed to elude her, and most important of all, Father, who always loved her. It's been almost 3 years since the day Father disappeared from Farronwood with nothing but a ruler in his pocket. But Alice is determined to find him. She loves her father even more than she loves adventure, and she'll have to embark on one to find the other. To bring Father home, Alice will travel through the mythical, dangerous land of Furthermore, where down can be up, paper is alive, and left can be both right and very, very wrong. Her only companion is a boy named Oliver who is an experienced guide with his own tangled secrets. It will take all of Alice's wits to make it through Furthermore and hold fast to the magic of love in the face of uncertainty and loss. All right. So if you want me to read this, vote Furthermore. Okay, next. Okay, so the last book in my box is The Star-Touched Queen by Roshani Chokshi. I have not read The Star-Touched Queen either. Let me grab it. Would you like to know something interesting about this book, or at least about this cover? When they made this cover, the words "The Star-Touched Queen" are supposed to be like raised, and what happened was, and I don't know if you can see it, on the back, upside down, let's see, will it show it? The raised, the Star-Touched Queen is actually upside down on the back here. They made an oopsie and did something the wrong direction. Okay, this says, Maya is cursed with a horoscope that promises a marriage of death and destruction. She has only earned the scorn and fear of her father's kingdom. While Maya is content to follow more scholarly pursuits, her whole world is torn apart when her father, the Raja, arranges a wedding of political convenience to quell outside rebellions. Soon Maya becomes the queen of Acheron and wife of Amar. Neither roles are what she expected. As Acheron's queen, she finds her voice and power. As Amar's wife, she finds something else entirely. Compassion, protection, desire. But Acheron has its own secrets. Thousands of locked doors, gardens of glass, and a tree that bears memories instead of fruit. Soon Maya suspects her life is in danger. Yet who, besides her husband, can she trust? With the fate of the human and otherworldly realms hanging in the balance, Maya must unravel an ancient mystery that spans reincarnated lives to save those she loves the most, including herself. A lush and vivid story that is steeped in Indian folklore and mythology, The Star-Touched Queen is a novel that no reader will soon forget. Okay, so if you want me to read this, vote The Star-Touched Queen. Alright, we're up to 6 books in our stack here. But it looks like we're over halfway through the video, so we might only have to do one this month. Though, I would like to do all of them, but we'll see. Next up. Wait a minute. That's it. That was the whole thing. Hold on. Let me just double check. Okay, that really is it. The only reason there was still time left in the video is because we were doing a thing called Strike Back Video-a-thon, and I was giving shout outs at the end of that video, so this is it. So I only have to choose the top voted one, though I can definitely say I do want to read many more of these because I love these retellings. Yeah. Wow, okay. So, I can't believe I bought an entire box of retellings and didn't read a single one of them. Not a one. I should be ashamed of myself. Alright, well, vote down below which of these you would like for me to read. You can vote for more than one, but I will be taking the #1 voted book, and that will go onto my TBR. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye!